Welcome to Astro Rahu Channel English. I'm your host Vishal Sathye. Today we are going to discuss a very important placement for the Virgo Ascendant. What happens when the third Lord and the eighth Lord Mars, he comes in the 11th house and is debilitated in the 11th house. We'll discuss this. If you want to watch the same episode in Hindi, then go to Astro Rahu Channel Hindi. And if you want to know about identification and benefits of Ayurvedic Herbs, visit Health Channel. If you want to view my videos on independent music, then go to Vishal Sathye Entertainment. Now, for the Virgo Ascendant, Mars is now in the 11th house, debilitated. See, listen carefully. Whenever the 8th Lord is in the 11th house, and if this planet is in trouble, either debilitated or in Scorpio, then usually what happens is the planet gives a lot of wealth, but he loses his virtues. This happens with this placement. Now, in this case, I'll also give you examples like for the Gemini Ascendant, if you have debilitated Saturn in the 11th house, same is the result. Or for the Capricorn Ascendant, if you have Sun ruling the 8th house, if Sun is in Scorpio in the 11th house, similar is the result. Now here, because Mars is ruling the 8th house, from the 8th house we see fate, because 8th house, what is 8th house? 8th house are the uncertainties that the universe brings in. And why does this universe bring in uncertainties? It is because of our past karma. So now with this placement, listen very carefully. My observation is that the past karma is revealed over here. The backlog is revealed over here. And this is a kind of a trap. Listen very carefully. What I'm saying is very important. Why this is a trap? Because now this planet, which is Mars, ruling the 8th house, seated in the 11th house, debilitated, is going to give you a lot of wealth. But there are two preconditions for that. Number one, it will give you wealth, tremendous wealth. Number one condition is you should initiate the effort for earning that wealth. Number one. So the onus is on you. You are doing something which is, you are initiating the effort, you are initiating the fight for earning wealth. Number one. And number two, that wealth comes in enormous proportions if you lose your character. Number two. This is very important. And this is the trap. Now, with this placement, the individual, what he should do is, the solution to this placement is that, yes, initiate that wealth earning process, but don't lose your character. This is the trap. Understand this. This is the secret behind this placement. And what happens with this placement is, usually such a person, because Mars is debilitated over here, whenever Mars is debilitated, one thing you will see, that this person doesn't speak on the face. If he doesn't like something which someone tells or does, he will keep mum, he will keep quiet. He'll remember that, and then when he gets the chance, then he'll fight from behind, because here Mars rules the 8th house and he is debilitated. So Mars here fights from behind. He is deceptive, and the person looks as if he is very non-violent. He's so nice, but this guy is very tremendously competitive and one who fights from behind. And one more thing about this, typical about this individual, is that here Mars also rules the third house, and the third lord is debilitated in the 11th house. So many a times the younger sibling is also he has a shady character. He is also a person who speaks something and does something else. Also, I have seen with this placement that especially from the third house we see relatives. So many a times the upbringing of the individual morally is not good. So even if here Mars is not ruling the second house, from which the vansh is seen, from where the family lineage is seen, but still the third house rules all the relatives, all the neighbors, the younger siblings, etc. So what happens here is that from early childhood the person has such experiences where probably the relatives are such who are shady, who do shady work, who are not morally right. And by doing immoral activities they earn a lot of money. So there are so many examples which are shown to the individual, which come across the individual, that see that guy, that my relative, he was nobody, and then he did this smuggling or he did this immoral thing, and now see he is so successful, and the relatives, because he is financially successful, and they will praise this individual, and wrong examples are set for this individual. Or say examples like one might say that that guy is very sharp and he is so good at programming that he has hacked so many websites and he has earned so many billions of rupees, or he is so sharp that he has cheated so many guys, or he has done drug trafficking and all sorts of wrong things. I'm just giving an example. And he is so sharp, he is so intelligent, and now see he has become so financially successful. Such examples are set within the family, and especially among the relatives and neighborhood. And wrong models, the person is exposed to wrong models, and this is what happens. So with this placement, you can also see, for example, a sports person who is earning very well, because here actually the third lord Mars is in the 11th house. So the person puts in self-effort for fulfilling his hopes and wishes. This is a very good placement actually, and the person initiates the wealth earning process. And he does well, he succeeds in life. It is not compulsory for you to lose morals, but if one loses morals, then the success would be like 10 times. But then there would be a karmic backlog which will be accumulated, and the jiva, the atma, will earn money and will earn a lot of karmic backlog as well, and that will be a problem for this individual in the next birth. So what I want to say is, with this placement, a sports person can be seen who earns very well and who is very successful. Still, he is he's not satisfied, and he probably has so many connections with the wrong guys, the wrong people, wrong guys, especially male connections, because here the planet concerned is Mars, and through those connections he will do wrong activity and he'll even earn more money illegally. This example can be seen from such placement. So the lesson over here is, the mantra over here is that earn a lot of money. You have the capacity to earn it, but don't break the law, don't break the rules, don't lose your morals. So this was my analysis on this placement. Mars ruling the 3rd house and the 8th house, being debilitated in the 11th house for the Virgo Ascendant. If you like this episode, don't forget to press the like button and please share this video. This is very important for me. This is Vishal Sathye signing off for now. Bye.